And again, let me just get a good little clip for a YouTube thumbnail. Flex the abs, make an angry face. And let's bring it down for 5. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I'm going to be taking you through my leg routine. At the beginning of the year, I had mentioned how I was going to start uploading more of my actual routines to give you an idea of how exactly I train and the type of workouts that I do, and I'm going to be delivering on that promise today. I've already uploaded one of my push routines and my pull routines, but I haven't done a leg routine yet, so that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. In terms of the routine, if you ended up seeing my pull routine from last month, you know that I was doing German volume training. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to include a link right up over here. Well, after I do German volume training, now I'm going to be doing advanced German volume training. What's the difference? German volume training is 10 sets of 10 repetitions, whereas advanced German volume training is going to be 10 sets of 6 repetitions. For the actual leg workout that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing podium deadlifts, and I'm doing it on roughly a 6 to 7 inch platform. The reason that I'm doing podium deadlifts and the reason that I love it is because, first of all, the reason that I'm doing them, I haven't done podium deadlifts since roughly March of 2018, so it's been about 3 years since I've done this exercise. And I love this exercise because after doing podium deadlifts, doing regular deadlifts from the floor makes it so much easier. And another reason why I'm doing this is because I do plan on breaking a PR that I set last year. Last year, I had did a twice my body weight deadlift for 20 repetitions. I'll include a link right up over here if you haven't seen it. And this year, I want to try and break that record because it was pretty easy. I managed to do 20 repetitions, and if I really forced myself to, I could have been able to do another 2 or 3. So I'm going to start doing some podium deadlifts just to help strengthen my deadlift a little bit more and see if I could break my previous PR. In terms of the actual podium deadlift itself, my weight right now is 152 pounds on the dot. So if you are trying to increase your relative strength, meaning you want you to get stronger without putting on any size, advanced German volume training, or just German volume training in general, is going to be a terrific type of workout. The last time that I did the podium deadlifts, my weight was a little bit higher. I was roughly around the 165 range, so I'm lifting more than I was back then, and I'm a lot lighter than I was back then. So my relative strength has definitely gone through the roof. In terms of the weight, I'm gonna do 3 warm-up sets before I get to the working set. I'm gonna do 135, 225, 315, and then 335 is gonna be my actual working set. I'm not going to film the entire workout. I'm just going to quickly go through all my warm-ups, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then get into the working set. I'm only going to film the first one because if I film all 10 sets, it's going to get very, very redundant and you guys are going to get very, very bored. So I just wanted to film the beginning portion of my workout just to kind of give you guys an idea of what exactly my training is. In terms of the entire breakdown, I'm going to be doing 10 sets of 6 repetitions using a load of roughly 75% of my 1 repetition maximum. In terms of the tempo, I'm going to be utilizing a 5-0-1-0 tempo. I'm just going to be doing that for the actual working sets. When it comes to the actual warm-up sets, I'm not really going to be too focused on maintaining that 5-0-1-0 tempo. I'm just going to lift it up and put it back down. And for you guys that have been following me for a while, you know that I love to work out with a metronome, so as soon as I do get into following the actual tempo, I will be using my metronome. And in terms of the actual rest period, I'm going to be resting 100 seconds between each set. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and get warmed up. So got 135 on the bar right now. Just gonna do 10 repetitions just to warm up and just go at a nice, comfortable pace. Nothing too fast, nothing too slow. I think that was 4. Talking to you guys is kind of messing up my counting a little bit. I'm gonna say this is 6. Okay, just gonna go ahead. I got my weights all ready so I don't have to waste any time. Set number 2, this is gonna be 225. Typically when I do my deadlifting, my warm-up sets, whatever weight I'm using as my working set, I'll go 1 plate at a time. So because I'm going up to 335, that's why I'm gonna be doing 3 warm-up sets. All right, warm-up number 2. And for those of you who've been following me for a while, you also know that my hands get really sweaty when I train. So when I do the 315, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and I'm not gonna be using chalk today because I'm too lazy and I don't feel like cleaning up. So instead, I'm just gonna get some paper towel and wrap it around the bar, but I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. All right, so we got 315 on the bar. I got my nice little chalk alternatives, which is some paper towel. For this one over here, I'm gonna go a little bit slower than I was on the prior warm-up sets, and I'm also not gonna be doing quite as many repetitions. I'm not gonna go all the way to 10. I'm just gonna do anywhere from 2 to 4. See how I'm feeling. Back's a little bit stiff today, so as many repetitions as I need to loosen it up a little bit. If you guys do have problems gripping the bar and you are not allowed to use chalk in the gym, then paper towel is going to be a great alternative, and it's something that I do whenever I'm just feeling too lazy to actually clean up the chalk, which lately has been pretty often. The last time I actually used chalk was when I was doing my strongman training last year. But anyway, let's go ahead, warm up set number 3. And before I actually get to the working set, I need a good YouTube thumbnail, so I'm just gonna flex the abs a little bit, make an angry face, and that should be good for YouTube. Maybe you guys will click on it now. All right. Now I'm just gonna take my standard rest. Again, it's gonna be 100 seconds, so I'm gonna take my 100-second rest, and I will see you guys again for the actual working set. All right, so it is now time for the actual working set. I got my little metronome handy right over here, and one thing worth noting is this is week 3 of my leg routine, or well, my advanced German volume training routine, and it's been about 3 to 4 months since I've done any type of deadlifts whatsoever. I took a little bit of a break from deadlifting, so right now my calluses have just ripped open from my last warm-up set of 315, so these last 10 sets are not going to be fun whatsoever, and I'm sure that the worst part is going to just be the bar digging into my calluses, but I've got my metronome going, 60 beats per minute. That way every single beat is equal to exactly 1 second, which is going to allow me to keep perfect tempo throughout the entire workout. And in terms of the tempo, again, I'm doing a 5-0-1-0 tempo. What that means is that for every single repetition, I'm lowering it down to the floor for a count to 5 seconds, and then I'm immediately lifting it up for 1 second without resting at the top or bottom position of the movement. I'm going to be doing 6 repetitions, resting 100 seconds, 10 sets total. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get started with the actual set. Again, I got my little chalk alternatives right over here. Let's just wrap it up nicely around the bar. Sorry that the setup is taking a little longer than usual. All right. Actually, the bar's a little bit off center, so let me just kind of roll it back so that it's right in between the 2 steps. Okay. And again, let me just get a good little clip for a YouTube thumbnail. Flex the abs, make an angry face. And let's bring it down for 5. Okay, that was set 1 in the books. I'm going to leave you guys now so you guys don't get bored watching me do another 9 sets, but that's pretty much it for today's video. Got 100 seconds rest before set number 2. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I don't make more of these types of videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, as I will be uploading new videos every single day. That's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow.